On today's episode, we're going to be trying a new recipe with not one, not two, not four, but 3 different meats.
Holy son of a gun, that's a big one.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode here at G Outdoors. Today we are indoors because I'm hungry and we're gonna try a new recipe today. So last night I was watching another YouTuber. His name is Flair. If you guys live under a rock, you probably haven't heard of him, but most of you probably have. He's killing the game in the YouTube world. So I noticed every time he harvests a new animal, he always does pretty much the same recipe, one that I've never tried before personally. So I was like, you know what? Let's give it a go. Let's give it a try. It's actually pretty simple, pretty easy, but I decided today to try not one, not two, but 3 different meats to see which one the recipe would be best for. And I tried taking 3 different complete cuts of animals. So as you can see, I got some fish fillets here, just some plain white fish fillets. You can use any fish that you want, bass, perch, walleye, whatever you choose. I got some fresh deer meat. I took some deer steaks. They were actually a bit on the fattier side. They're a bit thicker. This deer was actually harvested this year. If you haven't seen the videos, I'll throw them up top for you. We have a whole 2019 playlist, or actually it's last year. We're 2020. Whatever. The last deer season, we harvested this guy. Definitely check it out. And the last one here is just regular old chicken breast. Sliced it up. You can use any poultry you want, grouse, turkey, chicken, whatever it may be. The next thing you're going to need is just some all-purpose flour. Threw it in a Ziploc, which is another thing that he does a lot. Doesn't really use plates. And I was like, this guy might be onto something here with the less cleaning to do. So he threw it in Ziplocs. And he also uses some Frank's Red Hot sauce, but the buffalo kind. Now, I've never even bought this before, so I'm definitely going to give it a whirl. Normally, it's always just regular Frank's Red Hot, but this is buffalo, so it might be probably a bit sweeter, a bit less tang, because I've already had regular Frank's Red Hot, and it's just cayenne peppers pretty much with a lot of vinegar. So it is very tangy, but the buffalo might make it a bit sweeter, a bit more of a kick. Alrighty, so I got my Ziploc here, Frank's Red Hot. Open up that bad boy and just pretty much just dump it in. Don't know how much we'll need. I'll take maybe half a bottle. All right, guys. So now before getting into the next step, I just want to go over, before trying this, I'm a little bit skeptical because growing up Italian, there's only one way to fry, and that's flour, eggs, and breadcrumbs. So this is actually completely removing 2 out of those 3. I don't know how I feel about that. I love me some breadcrumbs. Love super crispy. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but you got to stay tuned. So now we're going to begin the process. And before we do, I noticed it's just plain flour. I'm not sure if Flair actually seasons his flour beforehand or if he seasons them afterwards, but I'm going to just do it ahead of time. So I'm going to put some salt inside of it. I'm going to put some garlic powder, and I'm going to actually do the fish and chicken first. And at the end with the deer, I'm going to actually put some fennel seed in the flour. I don't want fennel seed with the chicken and the fish, but fennel and deer go together like peanut butter and jelly. So I'm gonna hit up the flour. There we go. The good thing about the Ziploc, you can just shake it all up in there. Perfect. So now what you want to do is put your meat directly into the sauce. So we'll start off with the chicken, actually. Dump it in there. Toss it around. Oh yeah, she's gonna be a messy one. And then you're gonna pull it out and put it straight into the flour mixture. Just like that. And don't worry about getting messy. It's gonna be a messy one, folks. I don't think I've ever done a recipe where it hasn't been a shit show. But we'll see. Now once it's all in the flour, what you have to do is just close it up. And in Flair's videos, he says he likes to leave an air pocket, just so when you shake it all up, it coats easier. You can actually move it around better when there's air in the bag. Shake that up. And then shake off the excess. And there you go. You have some nice flour battered meat. We're gonna pull it off to the side, do each one, and then we'll jump to the next one. As Flair would say, all right, so we just filled up this pan here with some oil. We're gonna let it go till it gets nice and hot. So now one quick tip when dealing with oils, you want something with a high burning temp. You don't want something with a low burning temp. So today I'm using canola oil. That's got a high burning temp. You could also use vegetable oil. That's great too. Try to stick away from olive oils, because those have a very low burning temp, so you're going to get a lot of smoke. You're going to get just burning, which you do not want. Keep it safe in the kitchen and outdoors, you know? But canola oil, going to get heated up, and we're going to throw those beautiful bad boys into the pan. What I'm actually going to start off first is probably the chicken, and then the fish, and then I'll end it with deer, because deer, you got to eat it hot, hot, hot. If you eaten deer before, you definitely don't want it cold. So definitely we're gonna leave the best for last. I don't know what's gonna be the best one. My guess is gonna be the deer, but I can see the fish surprising me, and chicken's chicken. So I don't know. I'm gonna go with deer, but if I had to pick a risky pick, it'd probably be the fish, but you gotta stay tuned. So a good trick to see if your pan and oil is hot enough, I don't have a thermometer, is to just wet your fingers and drop it in. If it pops like that, she's good to go. So let's start it off. We're gonna drop in the chicken. Always start from the here and pull away from you when you drop it in so you don't get burned. Been there, done that. Now when you add the meats, the temperature of the oil might actually go down a bit, so just keep an eye out. If it doesn't cook as much, you're gonna might raise the heat. Now we're gonna let it go, and when it starts getting golden brown, we'll flip it. Give it a couple more minutes and it should be good to go. All right, so it hasn't even been 1 minute, and one thing I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, the smell is out of this world. It has to be the Frank's Red Hot, because I've done this before so many times without it, and I never had this smell before. But something about burning a Frank's Red Hot, oh my God, it smells amazing. My mouth is actually watering. If this tastes as good as it smells, jeez Louise and a Vietnamese. It's not quite done yet, but just look at this color. Absolutely phenomenal. Oh my God. Now I don't want to undercook this, because especially it's chicken, don't want that salmonella, but I also don't want to overcook it. So I'm just trying to find that sweet spot. Now right next to me I have a plate lined with some paper towel. Gonna throw those bad boys on. Let them cool down.
A few moments later.
All right, ladies and germs, the moment of truth. Let these bad boys cool down. Look at that. Hallelujah. Look at that. Golden, crispy. And definitely crisped up more when you actually let it rest. It was a bit soggy coming out. They actually hardened a bit the outside when you let them rest for maybe 2 to 3 minutes. All right, now to dig in, the first one we're gonna actually try is the chicken. We'll give that a taste test. That's gotta be illegal. It is so juicy inside. I don't know if it's gonna focus. It is, holy cow. Well, holy poultry. I think a year or two ago, I made a video of the juiciest chicken, how to make it. Video is gonna be up top. This might beat it, or it's pretty damn close. This is, oh my God, this is ridiculous. All right, now time for the fish. Look at that, beautiful, crispy fish. Definitely adding the salt and the spices into the flour is definitely a way to go. I can taste a bit of the garlic powder. The Frank's Red Hot, it doesn't actually have the acidity taste, the vinegar taste that you would have it raw. It actually like smoothed it over. Wow, it's actually really good. Actually, hold on. Get some lemon juice on the fish. Now we'll try it. Oh yeah. Definitely get the lemon juice. That's next level. It was here and now it's off camera. You guys have to try this. Holy. All right, now for the deer. As you can see, it didn't hold as well on deer. I don't know if it's because it was the end of the cooking with the oil or if it's just deer doesn't stick to it well. I'm not sure. Let me know if you guys tried frying deer before. If you have the same issue. It didn't hold as well as the fish or the chicken. Maybe it's not as wet. It didn't hold. Not too sure, but for scientific purposes, we're going to give this a try. It didn't hold well, but goddamn is it crunchy. But it's absolutely still phenomenal. Wow. And something that I made off camera as well, it's actually a garlic sauce. If you go to any Middle Eastern restaurant or grocery stores, they have garlic sauce. Kind of looks like mayo, but the main ingredient is garlic. It's phenomenal with meats. And what I like to do is I like to add just some fresh chopped up dill. Stir that together. You got yourself a heck of a sauce. So we're gonna actually try it first with the deer as a dipping sauce, see if it enhances the flavor. Oh yeah, that pop of dill, fantastic. The garlic sauce. This piece is actually a lot easier to chew through. I guess maybe I just had a thicker piece. This is actually really good. Now we'll try it with the chicken. Chicken tastes a lot better with the sauce, but I think the fish is gonna pair well with the lemon juice, the garlic sauce, and dill and fish go together better than any couple I know. So, let's give that a try. The sauce really tames down the fish taste. Oh, that's fantastic. Anyways, guys, thanks for... Oh my God! I almost forgot to give my final verdict of which one was the best out of the three. Honestly, I'm gonna get blasted for this, but I think chicken actually takes it. The meat was absolutely juicy. You get that pop of the Frank's Red Hot the best. It stuck to it pretty much almost the same as the fish, but it stuck to it the best. Overall, I think the chicken was actually the best. Completely wrong from what I thought. The deer was good. The fish probably ranked second. The deer, I would try to make it a different way. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks to Flair for showing me this. You guys have to give it a try. If you haven't checked out his channel, I'll put it down below. We're getting ready for shed hunting season right now. Stay tuned, guys. We're going to be out there shed hunting. Hopefully you guys find some sheds. If you guys have any recipes you want us to try, throw it down below in the comments. And we'll see you all next week. Flour. I'm not too sure if Flair actually seasons the salt. Whoops. We're getting ready for shed hunting season right now. My cat's going to look for scraps behind me. But when your cat starts acting up, just give him some lemon. Just make him smell it. He'll leave. Okay. Oh fuck. Oh there. Hey guys, thanks for watching this week's G Eats video. If you guys want to check out some of our other eating recipe videos, be sure to hit one of these too. If you guys haven't already subscribed, make sure to smash the subscribe down below, and we'll see you guys next week.